What's going on, Aries? I hope you are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for February 2022. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at some upcoming opportunities and challenges coming your way for February. We're also going to close off the reading with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides as well. So you guys are all definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Aries, as we go through the reading. Thanks a lot for dropping by and taking the time to check out the reading. I do really appreciate you guys. If you find that the reading resonates with you here, Aries, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull the energy for February 2022 for you guys and see what wants to come through. So give me a second and I will pull the energy. As always, I want to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Aries. Two more here, two more. All right, let's see what we got going on here for you, Aries. Page of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Wands. Oh, looking pretty good so far for love out there. Let's see, though. Damn, Aries. Damn, Aries. You guys are bugging on this reading. All right, all right. So let's start off for you here, Aries, in your opportunity slot for February 2022. So we have the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and also the King of Wands. So this definitely looks good for love for you guys. I feel like there's someone who definitely wants to make an offer for you here in love with the Page of Cups. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign, but maybe not. This is someone who innocently is very interested in you, and it's probably, I'm getting a similar frequency how you feel about them. So if you feel like anyone in your life is very innocent, sweet, and you guys kind of talk here and there, like I feel like there's an opportunity for love opening up for February, okay? Laying the foundations I'm getting, because, you know, we have the Page of Cups, which is kind of an immature energy. It's a very playful connection that I see you guys entering into with a new person. So we're going to have to clarify that, but it looks good. If that's what you guys have been trying to manifest, it looks good here, definitely. Okay, Aries, we also have the King of Wands here in your opportunity. So, you know, maybe what's going to attract this person is you being super confident, being very bold, being very like expressive as well. The King of Wands is not afraid to be in the center stage, you know, the center of attention type of thing. Maybe there's something you have to do to get with this person in that regard, like being confident, but it looks good, like love and just your overall self-esteem. It looks like it's all in balance here for you, Aries. So that's looking really good. We're going to clarify in a sec. We move down here to your challenges here in February, and we have the Chariot, the Page of Wands, and also the Nine of Cups is your challenge. So I think there's something blocking you from this relationship that you have going on here. For some of you, this could be an overseas relationship because you have the Chariot and also the Page of Wands, all about travel. I do sense that there's a physical problem between the two people, between you and this new lover, Aries. Like there's something, you can't get to them physically. With the Page of Wands, it's all about adventure, and the Chariot, it's all about movement as well. You also have the Nine of Cups here in your challenge, okay? So there's something here about letting it land, like actually physically being in this person's life. It's almost like you guys are like doing telepathy at the moment, Aries, and you guys are like falling in love, but like when it comes down to it, like there's a separation, there's a big gap physically I'm getting for a lot of you. It could be emotionally for others of you, but you have the Nine of Cups in your challenge. So for some reason, it's like this is a relationship that you guys might be putting on a pedestal. Like it's almost like too good to be true. Like this relationship is something that might cause you guys so much ecstasy that you don't know what to do with it, and you kind of self-sabotage because you're not used to getting that type of amazing love. Like people think people think they're afraid of failure, when truth be told, we're much more afraid of success than we would like to admit to ourselves, most of us. So you might be afraid of the potential of this going so well, so much like at that point you'll start to create problems for yourself. It's called self-sabotage. Every one of us do it because we all have a comfort zone. So the reason why I'm so big on like visualization and like working with the law of attraction to consciously create your reality, because what it does is it expands your comfort zone where you can go to those places emotionally where when something amazing shows up, you won't even be surprised because you'll be like, yes, this is the foundation that I've laid down. This is what I expect to happen. Whereas right now, for some of you, if it just kind of pops into your reality, you're not ready for it, you haven't been doing the inner work, it can get a little bit tricky. Now, some of you, it's just more physical. It's not even inner, right? The Chariot, Page of Wands, there's something you're going to have to do to remedy this distance kind of thing. But let's move down here to the advice from your spirit guides. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, Judgment, Three of Swords in the advice position. So super interesting, right? The Ace of Swords to the Judgment is a very vigilant energy. This is taking the call from spirit, moving in the direction of your emotions. I feel like it has to do with this love, and then making a decision to stick to it, Aries. There's someone could be dealing with a third party situation. Okay, the advice from spirit guide is maybe let the situation develop, like maybe take it a little slow, because the Three of Swords, someone's dealing with a third party. This could be what is separating you guys in the first place. This could be them dealing with a third party situation, or you yourself recovering from a breakup and not wanting to push too fast into this new thing, Aries. Whatever it is though, you know that eventually this is going to work between the two of you. Between whoever this person is and you, maybe there's some sort of things that need to be hashed out, physical distance, third parties, but eventually this is what Spirit is saying is like, this is your destiny. The Judgment card talks all about divine intervention. So this is you making a decision to claim your destiny. It might be challenging, but we're going to have to clarify to really see what's going on here. Okay, so Aries, it looks really good for love, like I keep saying. Let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, let's clarify this Page of Cups here for you in your opportunity for February. Let's see. Why is the Page of Cups here for Aries? Okay, the Page of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles and also the Guilt card. So it tells me a few different things going on here, Aries. There's definitely a form of guilt in some sort of third party that is keeping you guys apart. Okay, entering into a relationship with this person that just seems so good on paper. You guys are both like intuitively on board with it, I feel. You probably feel like it's a soul connection, like a soul contract. There's something like, and that's often how it goes with these relationships. There's always like a lot of interference sometimes. So you have the Guilt card to the Page of Cups, right? But it's related to the Three of Swords. Like there's something blocking you guys. So have no guilt is what I would say. You create your own reality as long as you're not harming someone intentionally and you're just living your own life, and have no guilt for this relationship. You also have the King of Pentacles. So this is someone coming in. The opportunity, this is someone who's very mature, not only spiritually, but also physically. I think this person might have a lot of money behind them here, Aries, the person you're dealing with. They're very balanced. They're very reliable, very stable, this person coming in. It's almost like the person of your dreams. Like you can't even imagine how good the qualities of this person is. Okay, but just be aware you might be putting it on a pedestal, but yeah, I think you can definitely trust the person who's coming in. You can trust them so much to the point where you're just not going to be able to trust the people who have an opinion about the new relationship, essentially, from your past, right, Aries? So very beautiful energy here. Okay, let's also just clarify this Two of Cups. Let's get a little bit more information about this Two of Cups, please, and your opportunity for February. Turning into a love reading here, but we don't shy away from that. So let's see, why is this Two of Cups here? Okay, the Two of Cups is clarified by the Inner Voice card. also known as the High Priestess in traditional tarot. So this is someone who's coming in, like I said, they're very spiritual. I think this is someone who has a similar level of intuition to you, a very like frequency, someone who's finally going to be on your level, Aries, and I don't know if you've ever really experienced that before. So this is like get ready to be get ready to be very spiritually satisfied with this person. Although there's a lot of like emotional, physical attraction, probably this is a very deep connection with the abundance card and the inner voice. This is the best of both worlds. So that's why you also have the King of Wands. Like this is a very good overall, all-around connection, Aries. So listen to your intuition about this person as well. If you really feel it, I feel like they feel that about you. Deeply intuitively connected. But let's go ahead and clarify this Chariot card here in your challenge. Why is the Chariot here in your challenge for February? Let's see. Some of you may be tied to like an apartment, a job, some physical location. Feeling like a little stuck in. Let's see. Why is this Chariot here? Okay, the Chariot is clarified by the participation card, guys. Participation. So, yeah, this is a tough time. Like, the Four of Wands is all about kind of like a rite of passage, like taking a journey to meet up with other individuals and then participating together in some sort of like party, or you know the Four of Wands energy. It's like amazing. So you're feeling very isolated from other people at this point. Like you're about to meet your soul tribe. You're about to travel to this person you're in love with here, Aries. But right now, the challenge is you're not participating. You're either tied to a job or some sort of third party that's keeping you where you are physically. But you're meant to kind of explore here and push past like the fear of participation, right? So let's also just clarify this Nine of Cups in your challenge. Like, why is this challenging to you to line up with this person? Oftentimes that's how it is. Like people feel the magnitude of the relationship and it kind of creates excess potential around it. But let's see. Why is the Nine of Cups here in your challenge? It's like just being comfortable with succeeding, being comfortable with having something you've never had before. Right? Make sure you're visualizing it. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Okay, the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups here. Okay, so your challenge has to do with like social life. Maybe some of you guys just, you feel like a lack of confidence when it comes to really being with this person. Like, some of you are going to feel like I lack social skill to pull them in, but I think it's going to be very easy for you guys, like easier than you're projecting onto the experience. Like you don't have to manipulate anything. You just have to go with the flow. You don't need to do any tricks, like no tricks to pull this person in. This is a part of your destiny. The Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Chariot, like you guys are going to come together when you need to at a certain point. I see it being sometime in the future, but not for a little bit. As well with the Three of Cups to the Nine of Cups, this could be a social circle that is kind of separating you guys because you have the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups here. This could be third parties, like groups of people who would have opinion about you guys being together, something to do with that. Maybe partying too much as well, like you guys are avoiding your highest timeline and you're just settling for what you have, stuck wherever you are. It's like you got to sacrifice something to line up with this Nine of Cups energy. You can't just do the same thing you've been doing with friends that no longer serve you or whatever, or a person like an ex that no longer serves you, a job, whatever it is. So let's go ahead and move down here to the advice from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and clarify this. This is very intense, by the way. Ace of Swords, Judgment, Three of Swords. Wow. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Any more details about this information, please? Yeah, you guys might have to let something go here. Last one. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Okay, the Ace of Swords is clarified by 3 cards. The Totality card, the Ripeness card, and also the Exhaustion card. So it's really interesting. It's like there's something that's like very clearly unbalanced in your life that you need to restore. Like there's something that you're doing that's completely exhausting you that you need to change and like move into something that's more flow based or more easy. Now you're also with this Ace of Swords is the idea that you guys get, like the mental clarity that you get to move forward with this new person or make this travel. You need to totally do it. There's no point in doing anything halfway, if that kind of makes sense. Always keep it balanced though, but that's what I see here. You know, this is a movement away from anything that's exhausting you, but you may have to make this like hard push, right? With the Chariot to the Page of Wands participation, there's something physical that you guys need to do to shift your life here to move away from exhaustion. You may have to be exhausted for a little bit. It's almost like in order to enact this plan, like whatever this plan is of movement, of getting with this person, it might exhaust you for a little bit, but that exhaustion, the work that you put in, then yields results and it's very ripe. You know, it's very like beneficial in the long term, right? With that Nine of Pentacles, financial independence. So I love what I see there, Aries. Let's go ahead and continue to clarify some of these cards just because we have we still have two more here that I think are going to be pretty potent to the reading. So let's go ahead and clarify this Judgment card, right? Why is this here for Aries? Why is the Judgment card here for Aries in the advice position? I feel like it probably reiterates that a little bit, but why is it here? A little bit more information. Okay, the Judgment card is clarified by the Courage card, guys. This is kind of like the Strength card. So this is not going to be easy, like I keep saying. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made, physical movement, something along those lines, security, like stepping into the unknown. You have to be strong in order to make this work, guys, because there's someone else involved, a third party, or like someone's heart's broken, but you're going to have to move forward anyway, is kind of what I'm sensing. So just be aware of that. It's going to require courage, because once again, you need to totally do it, right? The Five of Wands here, like, so yeah, super interesting. Let's also just clarify the last card here, this Three of Swords. Why not? Okay, why is this here in your advice from Spirit here, Aries? Why is this Three of Swords here for Aries? Yeah, the Three of Swords is clarified by the new vision. So this is like a deep chord, like it's like either like I feel like both of you guys even have energetic cords with someone that's keeping you apart. You and this new person coming into your life, Aries, you both have energetic cords that you're going to have to cut together to move forward. Both of you, it's for both of you. You have people like that are getting in the way of this love. So this is new vision, letting go of the old, being grateful for what occurred, but never being attached to the past. Always focused on the future, because if you focus on the past, you'll just stay right there in that depressed state. So it's all about new vision, being willing to travel even though it's difficult. So this was a very intense reading, Aries. So with that being said, if you want more information on your situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find all the information on that in the description box of this video. It's always an honor and a pleasure to work with you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next week on your next reading. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.